everybody, we're back. Woo! Yay, television. Better than books. It's a terrible message. Don't read, watch. My first guest, of course, was a cast member on Saturday Night Live. Starting tomorrow night, you can see him in his brand new series, A Minute with Stan Hooper. Please welcome Norm Macdonald.
Look at this, huh?
You big show business guy, you?
Yeah, man.
How are you? Look at what? What are you talking about? Look at what? You look nice.
I know, right?
Yeah. Yeah. You look great. I like the sweater and everything. You look very good.
Yeah, I got a sweater. I got the pants.
Yeah. I'm glad you went with pants this time. That's good. When you don't wear the pants, that's very upsetting. Hey, are you glad? I just want to know, because I talked to you in a little while. Are you glad to be back in New York City? Is it good for you to get back?
It's the greatest city in the world.
Oh, look, and people applauded.
I love New York. I lived here for 5 years, and it's fantastic. I went today to see my old doorman, Steve.
Was he your doorman in the old days when you were just getting started out?
Yeah, just when I got started out. I got an apartment building. Adam Sandler got me in it. And it was funny because I was... my first year on Saturday Night Live, I was hardly on anything, you know, I was a writer, and Sandler would always go to the doorman, hey, Norm's on Saturday Night Live, and they'd be kind of suspect, you know?
Right.
And so anyways, one time I did a sketch on the show. They just put me in a sketch, and the idea was that I was a bad, I can't remember it.
Can't remember what? I was a bad what?
The idea was that it was a bunch of celebrity impersonators, and I was a celebrity impersonator. I was Chekhov from the Star Trek.
Right.
And but the joke was I didn't sound anything like him. Like they go, hey, do it, and I go, beam me up, Scotty.
Right.
It didn't sound much like him.
Right.
So it wasn't a very good sketch.
Right.
But anyways, my doorman Steve was thrilled because he'd actually seen me on the TV, you know. So the next day I come down from my elevator, and Steve's there, and he's like, hey, beam me up, Scotty. How you doing, beam me up, Scotty?
Right.
So then for the next 5 years, I was on the show.
When you were on a lot.
Yeah, and then I became a mega superstar on the show. And yet to Steve, I was always beam me up, Scotty. He'd never seen anything else.
He never watched it again after that.
I never watched it again.
Yeah.
So he'd go, how you doing today? Beam me up, Scotty. You know, and I go, good, Steve, good.
Yeah.
And one time, I was walking out of my building, and Steve was there, the doorman, with his buddy, and he goes, hey, beam me up, Scotty, come on over here, man. He goes, I want to introduce you to a friend of mine. He goes, you know who this is, right? And the guy goes, no. And he goes, this is Beam Me Up Scotty. He goes, do it for him, do it for him. So I went, beam me up Scotty. And then the guy went,
It's like
and
the
then
worst.
Steve said, he doesn't know nothing, this guy. So I went
Just
and visited
stay away
him
from
today.
that guy.
I just saw him earlier today.
And he still calls you that?
Hey, beam me up, Scotty. What's up?
Now, you know, I don't see you that much because I heard you're afraid. You don't like flying. You really don't like flying.
No, I don't care for flying.
And you don't like one of the things, and I don't know if it's true, but you don't like it because they search you at the airports now.
Yeah, well, I went to Canada, you know, my home land, and I decided to go there, and they wanted to search me, you know.
Right.
And I said, because I know a lot of this involves, you know, when they search you, they always want to search your ass. So I said...
Well, not always.
Well,
they don't always want to go down there.
That's what this character wanted.
Yeah.
He thought there was something suspicious looking about my ass. So he's like, I go, well, when we go in the back place, are you going to take me in the back place? Are you any chance you're going to search my ass? And because I don't even want to know what's in my ass.
Yeah.
So he said, well, yes, sir, that's what we will be doing. So I said, you know what? I don't care for Canada that much.
It's not worth that.
Yeah, I just went home. Canada's a nice place and everything like that, but...
Well, also, the way you say it, and I'm just going to point this out, when you go up to someone, any chance you're going to search my ass, it almost sounds like you want them to. That sounds bad. Did you notice that?
Yeah, that's true.
It sounds a little... the way you say it, it's like, hey, any chance you're going to check the old ass? That sounds like you're wanting them to do it, which might cause problems.
Well, you know, John Glenn actually got searched. I read in the newspaper. You know,
the astronaut.
The astronaut. They actually... They actually, he wanted to get on a plane,
Right.
and they decided to search him because of this incredible danger he poses to. They walked on the damn moon. You think you'd get a free pass for that? But no, they're fiddling around in John Glenn's ass.
I can't believe that.
It's ridiculous.
Now, well, I've never asked you this before, and we've been good friends for many years.
Ah.
Okay, I made that up. But
No. We haven't?
no, we're friends. We're good friends. But I don't know what your... Macdonald, is that Irish? Is that Scottish? What's your ethnic background?
My ethnic background is Polish.
Are you really Polish? Wow.
Polish people
I didn't
in the
realize that.
Yeah.
Macdonald, you don't...
Well, my parents changed their names. They
Right.
had to because of the constant ribbing they'd get for being Polish, you know? And so they changed their name to Macdonald. But, you know, it's one of the things that you can, you know, I mean, I get a little upset about it, you know? Because, you know,
All the Polish jokes and
yeah,
stuff.
you can't make jokes about other people, but for some reason you make jokes about Polish people, you know?
Right.
I don't like it.
Right. You shouldn't. That sounds bad, yeah.
I mean, I had an experience, you know. I go in and I order a Polish sausage, you know, from this guy, you know. And so the guy says to me, you must be Polish. And I said, come on, man. I mean, come on. Think about it, what you're saying. You know, I'm trying to knock some sense into this fellow's head, maybe give him a wider world view, you know?
Sure, yeah.
I said, you think because I order a Polish sausage, I'm Polish. I said, what if somebody came in here and ordered French toast? Would you think he was French, you know?
Right.
I mean, what if somebody came in here and ordered a Belgian waffle? Would you consider that guy a Belgian, you know? I mean, if a guy came in and ordered a German bratwurst, would you consider that fella to be a German fella?
Right.
I said, what if a guy came in and ordered German potato salad? I suppose you'd think he was German, too. Yeah?
Yeah.
You know, what if a guy...
Wow, you talked to this guy for a while.
I'm telling you, man. With racists, you have to get through
You have to
them.
really get it into their head. Right.
I said, if a guy came in and he ordered a Cuban hamburger, are you going to assume he's a Cuban?
Right.
I said, I think it is absolutely ridiculous that just because I come in here, I order a Polish sausage, why would you jump to the fact that I'm Polish?
Right.
And the guy says to me, well, first of all, it's a hardware store.
And you hate Polish jokes, don't you? You just hate them.
No, I think they're disgusting.